From the courts, former Bahamas Electricity Corporation board member Fred Ramsey was back in the Supreme Court today. During the proceedings, the court got an update on how Mr. Ramsey plans to repay $221,000 to B.E.C. You may recall that Justice Bernard Turner ordered the former insurance executive to repay the money after a jury convicted him of accepting hundreds of thousands of dollars to use his influence to swing contracts to French company Alstom. However, Mr. Ramsey dodged jail time after the court took into consideration his health issues. Mr. Ramsey's attorney, Wayne Monroe QC, said both sides agreed that the monies owed will be satisfied with property.
I had proposed to the Director of Public Prosecutions, Mr. Gaskin, that the forfeiture order be satisfied by transfer of real property by Mr. Ramsey to the government, this real property being valued more than the amount of the order. I gave them the appraisal, and the judge directed us to formally write to the Attorney General through Mr. Gaskin, which we did. And so today the Attorney General has had an opportunity to consider our offer, has accepted that the sum ordered can be paid by the conveyance of the property.
Attorney Monroe anticipates that Mr. Ramsey's matter will be resolved when he returns to court on December 15th.
The government will wish to have its own appraisal to be satisfied as to the value, and then we have to go through the formalities of checking the title to make sure the government is getting land that has good title. Hopefully by that time the conveyance will be complete and that will be the end of the matter, or the court will be reported, it will be reported at what stage the conveyancing process is. Sometimes it can take a while.